Ugh.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Chargers leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Chargers and the Bucs, and it comes your way next on Madden Football. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium.
It's so cold.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Partner, this should be a good one here in the month of October. Got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen
Sports
so
ball.
far. It's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Second down and 8. Tight end going in motion here. Second down throw for Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up fourth down. This try is out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Here we have a guy
Greg.
just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense did. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. This is going to be a hard group to beat.
They'll come up here first and 10.
I don't feel great.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And
I slept
on schedule.
plenty good.
Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that
Hey,
third
what's up,
down,
Wolfie?
They thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I slept all day yesterday. So yeah, I didn't stream.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The
Okay.
offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here is a run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of... From the 1. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown Chargers. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run with Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Chargers offense and their running back set to go once more.
Here we go.
They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
On the set.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Go.
He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. De'Ami Brown Touchdown, LA. Tucker. Good on the extra
man.
point. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the
Welcome
field,
back, Greg.
and we're back to it as the kicks away. They're trying to pin him deep.
Nah, I'm
They'll take
just,
this from
I ain't
the
doing
30.
too,
And he'll be
I ain't
brought
doing too
down
hot.
right around the 25-yard line. The Bucs
Feel like I'm at like
ready to see what they can do.
70, 80%.
They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now he takes off. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Hey, let's go.
That caught by Davis. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw.
That sucks.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their
But
second.
glad to hear you got your PC up and running.
Just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Good, good.
3rd and long. He'll try to look for it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down. Protect
Interesting.
yourself. Live to play another snap.
That's fielded at about the 18.
Office.
That's a nice job of making things
What
more
office, Greg?
manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So
Office at home.
in this
Gotcha,
2-touchdown
gotcha.
game. As we'll set and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6.
Ooh.
Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game as you look at the NFL leaders in receiving.
What kind of mat you're gonna get?
Right there at the top. 2nd down and 3. Let's go. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nice.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, LA.
Oh, I bet they do.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And left side, it's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends
Get a
Day.
spicy desk
But
mat.
you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Chargers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. And
Nice.
so here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll run the draw with Walker. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Walker. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. Now Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Hurts.
Yeah, that was it. That's all I've done is sleep.
And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. Or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Is caught. He's got
Yeah.
a long way to go.
It's my Friday night at work, so
He is short of the marker, and they have turned it over on downs. Drive will start on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here we go. Go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. That down of the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Chargers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down.
It's like a
6 on
6.
first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have ample opportunity to both run and pass.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Ah. God damn it, Greg.
Third and long. Hurts now. He's going to air this out for Davis. Oh, the defender
Get
easily got
pranked.
his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Khair Elo.
It's no
You
secret
goofball.
this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He's got space inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. Like a 6. It's like a 6, 7, 6.5, somewhere in there. Yeah. Huh. I will say it's gonna be nice this weekend or my weekend. Sunday, Monday is supposed to be
Week 8
good
of the
weather,
2028 season.
so maybe I can
And
get
we've got
out
the
and
Chargers superstar running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
get
It's the Chargers
maybe
and the
go and get my
Bengals.
oil
It's coming up
changed.
next on Madden Football.
Let me do it myself, but
As the
yeah.
sun starts to set, we're gonna see how much light is left by the end. Just about halfway through
Yee.
the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in week 8. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So now out comes the Chargers
That's rough.
for their initial drive of the game. And they'll be let out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
They'll run here on 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Throwing now on 1st down. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Driving across the 15-yard line. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, LA. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying
What were you
take
gonna shoot,
away.
Greg?
They couldn't take away
What was
that
your
big
plan?
tight end.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Ooh, fancy.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
They'll give it to him inside. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line.
I'll take a look at
No
it here in
gain
a
on that
second.
run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So that was holding on the offense, and a quick declination from the defense means this stands as a turnover. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. This to be a good sign for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Airing it out to start this drive. That's Thomas. He's got it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He's on the out route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Let's go now. Lone back gets the handoff. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. And we will not get another play. That's good. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They're throwing it. Moore's got it. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, tries forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. How you like me now? Yeah! Got in front of that one. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down the receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The Chargers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. Set. Go. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Ready, ready. Bronco 80. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers looking for a score before halftime. Ready up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Come on, set. Hut, hut. Goal to go. They're passing. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle.
Let's check this thing out.
And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line.
It's pretty cool, Greg.
He stopped on the return at the 27.
I like it.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. Learning trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That's a 7-yard pickup, and they'll have 2nd and goal at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, they still got 2.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers throw their lead yet again. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. The Bengals with one final possession now in our opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Complete out to the right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That brings us... No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bengals headed back out on offense.
I'm thinking about maybe playing some Baldur's Gate 3 this weekend.
As we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game.
I don't know.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's on them, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack.
Yeah.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back to of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Here we go.
Pass play coming here. We've got a screen to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He'll take it in short of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And with that run, he's reached the coveted mark for a back in a single campaign. This is officially a 1,000-yard season on the ground. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Unlock line. Ready.
They give it to him again. Hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
First and 10, looking to throw. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Chargers take possession. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Stiff arm success. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of... One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Set. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first
Excuse
down.
me.
push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs.
And the scoring will never end.
Yay!
It's a touchdown. The Chargers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Chargers tack on 7 more to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's going to throw this one. Dump throw to his running back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set up.
Dropping back to throw. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The home team send this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Off to the races, middle of the field. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA. The Chargers are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue adding on to that lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Let's go now.
To throw it on 1st down. And that one's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Pass play now. He's in trouble. They bring him down again. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available trouble for them as we approach the end of this game. Their punter making his way out now. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He takes this a little short of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Chargers will be set up with some great field position here.
Let's go. Check go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Chargers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Tucker adds the PAT. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Gets this to Woods. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And as we play...
Boop. Thank you.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Chargers superstar running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Chargers and the Broncos on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It is a blast.
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Now, a second down throw for Nix. inside and complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hard. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, LA. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle. They're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Chargers will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. On 2nd down, it's and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. Let's go. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned to the other side of midfield, and And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Powerful running there. Stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. That's caught. It's the tight end, Edwards. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Chargers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And here on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Come on. They'll run to the left and right. This is Will Shipley. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Broncos bringing out their punter. As this drive quickly stalled out, he's on to punch it away. Now the return. Whoa! And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Ready up! From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go, set! Ready. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Back to throw. That's caught left side by Bell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Let's go now. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, L.A. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Point after now from Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Chargers move out to a commanding 28-0 1st half lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Broncos offense
that hurt.
Take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Let's go. They'll They'll work now on 2nd and 4. One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they'd love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. A quick slam looked in by Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Oh, up the middle they go. Good running inside the 25. And he will score again. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
A throw on the move is caught. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now again, on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Okay, ready?
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll let the fullback push the pot. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Back to throw is Nix. He'll get this complete to Shipley. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Got it.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. At this point, Mike, you have to ask, I mean, what else could go wrong for this group? I mean, they're just trying to get something going, get some points on the board, and even that doesn't work out.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stick with him again, and he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. They'll look to throw. That one on target to Moore. 13 yards on that pass play, and the Chargers have the first down. Ready. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's got space inside the 25. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Chargers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Thanks, Craig. Ugh.
Comes to the line for first down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Here we go, set, go.
Second down. Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Go. Throwing is Nix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Chargers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Chargers continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good, but seem to get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Yay.
When you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Thanks, Greg.
As they remain unbeaten in the month of November.
Oh, I guess I should let you guys know. I'll be starting a football slash fantasy football podcast. It's probably going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel because I'm lazy and I don't feel like making another YouTube channel for a separate project. I'm sure it doesn't really do well on an algorithm sense, but like I said, I'm just lazy. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, so me and the homies will be doing that tomorrow morning. I haven't decided if but the foosball. Yeah. I haven't decided if I want to use my avatar. I'm actually going to use my webcam. Yeah.
It's Week 10 of the NFL, and we've got the Chargers' superstar running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Chargers and the Chiefs, next on Madden Football.
I mean, it's been kind of cold at night. It's been okay during the days, but
The shadows
I'll say,
starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL
it's.
season
I mean,
is
it
here,
hasn't been
and
like
we're
too terrible
underway on
or too
EA
windy.
Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Looking to throw. Dobson. He finds his man, complete. That's Harper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. Able to slither by. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
Here we go.
Straight ahead running, here's Samuels. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front.
Oh, I bet.
Winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Samuels again. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I bet
6
it's been
yards
cold.
to pick up, and that's a first down. Off play action. Dobson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Brock Bowers, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now as they get set for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Baker. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. They'll start the drive with Samuels. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes coming in, and he's right up there among the league's best. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, as they've got it as we resume action. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Dobson. And this is incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Samuels will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. So how about the season, Charles, that he continues to put together? That's now 25 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory.
Yeah, it made you and I do a little extra homework prior to this one in anticipation, because that one moves him past John Riggins with 24. He draws even with Emmitt Smith, who had 25 in 1995. Next up, Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander with 27. And the guy on top, LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, the Hall of Famer, he had 28 in 2006.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Baker. It's caught. Mitchell. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Baker. That's caught. It's Coleman. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. 7th play of the drive now.
Yeah, I'm winning.
3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A. Brock Bowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Woo!
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Oh!
They certainly made quick work of that.
My tum-tum is
work.
not too
One of the
thrilled.
fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
No, yeah, I'll buy someone before I go to work today. That's all I've been eating all week this week has been soup.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Baker. Under pressure, they got him.
I mean,
again.
I can take time out. Like, I can, you know. I could call in if I wanted to, but no, I'll be all right. Yeah.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run.
Yeah, I plan on taking some time off anyway from work in February.
So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Nah, I'll be all right.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth.
I'll be okay.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Baker. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's able to get it to Coleman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Baker. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Go!
2nd and 5. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. DJ Moore. 74 yards. And the Chargers take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Shakes off the sack. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down. Hyatt goes in motion left. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this complete to Mitchell. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st. Operating from the gun, Baker. Short throw caught by Pitts. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go! Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Baker. And he's going to go sacked back at the 24. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Baker. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Charger drive about to get going. Running to start the drive is Samuels. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go draw play. This is Samuels. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Samuels. Pushes him aside at the 45. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Samuels. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll hand it off now to Samuels. Able to push his way through. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. So the drive there took 6 plays, and a long run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They
Why you do this? Oh my god. That's, I'm watching you. Okay, fair enough. How many do you have, Greg? How many channel points do you actually have? Because I can't see that stuff. All right.
It's week 11 of the NFL. And here comes Kaiir Elam. He's one of the
Lamau.
last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Chargers and the Saints under the lights on Sunday night.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his fourth season in the NFL.
You almost feel privileged, partner, every time you get to see him run out in the field to start a game, because every game, every snap, you and I both know he has the potential to do something special. And that inspires his teammates as well. They know how incredible he is. They want to give max effort as well.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
He'll fire deep, looking for more. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. DJ Moore with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Chargers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Malcolm Kuntz, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Malcolm Kuntz, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. On 1st down, it's Samuels. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now on.
Yeah, that's my team. I used to live in San Diego,
Boy,
so
Charles,
the Chargers are indeed.
So explosive. They lead
That's
the
my
league in
team.
scoring, and another example of just how
They're my
good they are
boys.
right there on that play.
A lot
We
of
often
disappointment.
overstate about how
My entire
explosive
lifetime
teams
from
are, but
them.
This team is truly a threat to score on
So,
every snap, especially on the
I'm a
first few
Chargers
plays of any
fan,
series.
a
And big
Padres
strike like
fan,
that, That only adds to their reputation.
I
as
don't
the
really
league's
like
best
basketball
offense.
too much.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Buffaloes,
And
the
they'll get him down
Bills.
inside the 30 at the 27.
Yuck.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their
No, that
second
team is
drive.
good.
And they entered play on a two-game
That team's
streak, and then they've got
been
the
way
opener
better
on
than
their
what they
schedule
were
next week. So this is a
years
group
ago.
that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that.
The
You gotta think that's an ideal
Seahawks,
setup and
definitely not
worthy
a
goal
Seahawks
to
fan.
flip forward in this one.
Well, the numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago. 14 carries, 63 yards. Here's Tua.
They're coming off a back-to-back win.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Now Tua. They'll set up the screen for... Puts it on the
I used to, well, I like the,
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but
I do like the Cowboys, don't get me wrong. I don't like the Cowboys as of recent. When I enjoyed the Cowboys, that's when Troy Aikman used to be their quarterback.
And if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he takes a shot on the release.
Nah,
as this will
you're
be
good.
incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Dobson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here.
I've
to
been
pick up
watching
the first
football
down and
since
move
I
the
was like
chains.
6, 7 years old.
From the gun on 3rd down. Dobson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
But, played football in high school.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that
Yeah.
drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's in.
No, I played
for a
football in high
Charger
school.
touchdown.
I played
Brock
baseball,
Bowers with
soccer,
a lucky number 13 touchdowns
golf,
now
cross
on the
country,
year.
track,
And
basketball.
The Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes
Yes,
the score 21
yes,
to zip.
indeed.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first.
I
as they
stumbled
kick this
across
one
the
away.
fandom.
Well, now how about this return? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I think when I was like 12
The
or
Saints
13.
offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And here's a give to Spears. And he's gonna be
That's
brought down
funny.
on what'll be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From midfield, here's Tua. That one's taken in by Spears. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they love to find different ways to get in the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next... And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Hand off to Spears. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Looking to throw. Dobson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Dobson. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Back to throw again. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Dobson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowers. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 3. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
There's Chris Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
All right.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, it's Tua. A pass complete to Odunze. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
44, ready.
Tua sets up to pass it. Being chased out left. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's going to go down again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the pressure gets to him again. Malcolm Kuntz. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Whew.
Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD. And now here's they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. They'll run with Samuels. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. This is Samuels. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Samuels. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Running out the clock.
Now the first carry here for their running back. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Tua going to throw. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, they got him again. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints.
So many injuries. Holy moly.
Up on that last play. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Malcolm Kuntz in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And take it right on the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show. The Charger drive about to get going. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to finds through, and now a crease. Now he's into the clear again. He may go. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Yay.
This thing is ugly. Tucker now to add the point after.
Oh. All right. After this game's over, I'm going to get out of here.
This one was over a while ago as they
I know
just
it's a short
add on to
stream,
their
but
big lead.
I do have to get ready for work.
Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you
Okay. I'm going to get on out of here. You guys have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for being a bunch of goofballs. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I'm going to dip. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think for sure, yeah, we're going to definitely play some Baldur's Gate 3 over the weekend. So that'll be fun. So y'all have a good one. Love you guys. Stay safe. Stay warm. Stay hydrated. Nourishment. All that good stuff. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Bye.